My name is Naja Deming.
And my name is Olivia Duber.
And this is WJAG-TV with your weekly school news.
Students and teachers, please remember that the journalism staff is now selling copies of their magazine. Please stop by Mr. Ginsberg's room to get your copy today. They are only $2.
The Cedar Care Team's grade level Hunger Bowl food drive was a success. We raised over 200 food items and raffle winners are as follows. 9th grade's winner was Trenton Yearby, 10th grade's winner was Stacy Sanders, 11th grade's winner was Pelagie White, and 12th grade's winner was Destiny Jennings. Congratulations to those students, and thank you to all students who participated. And also another big thanks to the following teachers who promoted the drive and hosted the food barrels: Ms. Adamson, Ms. Bolton, Ms. Gordon, and Ms. Haynes.
The Cedar Care Team will also be pairing with Cedar's Good Vibes Only campaign to launch a school-wide can drive. The goal this time is 1,000 cans, so staff and students be sure to get your cans in. This drive will end on December 15th. Teachers, please collect cans in your rooms.
Calling all thespians. Auditions for this year's annual musical play are being held this week. This year's play is Into the Woods. If you are interested and haven't already seen Miss Millsap or Mr. Grant to turn in your paperwork, please do so today.
Don't forget to order your yearbooks. They can be ordered for $70 and the price will increase again in January. As a reminder, you can order through our online ordering portal or bring cash or check to Mr. Ginsberg in room C207.
Now to Kayla Page with your weekly sports, news, and student features.
Thank you, Naja. This Friday, the Cedar Shores Jaguar varsity girls and boys basketball team will have their first official home game of the season against Morgan County High School. Be sure to come out and support the Jags at 7 p.m. The varsity teams will also have games on the following days: Saturday, December 3rd, away against Duluth at 4 p.m., and Thursday, December 6th, at home against Beaufort at 6 p.m. And the junior varsity boys and girls basketball teams have games as follows: Friday, December 2nd, at home against Morgan County at 4 p.m., Tuesday, December 6th, at home against Beaufort at 4:15, and Saturday, December 3rd, away against Duluth, and the time will be announced. The wrestling team will also have competitions on Saturday, December 3rd in North Oconee against North Oconee at 9 a.m. and Wednesday, December 7th at the Athens Arena Championship at North Oconee at 4 p.m. The new Cedar Shores mentoring program pairs struggling freshmen with an upperclassman to give them one-on-one attention and to make the middle to high school transition easier. This program was started by a 9th grade English teacher, Miss Johnson. Reporters Benjamin Barkdale and Jake Gutterman took a closer look into this program and what it means to Cedar.
My name is Mrs. Johnson and I teach 9th grade composition and literature. I don't know if I came up with it or if it was more a collaborative effort on behalf of a lot of the 10th graders that were in my 4th period last year. I think throughout the year, the 10th grade class this year kind of got a bad rap for peer pressure, and we were kind of just throwing around ideas of how to use some of the peer pressure for good. There is a certain level of student, they might not really care as much about grades, and they might not even really care what their teachers think or their parents think. But if they have a cool upperclassman that they really look up to, telling them how important it is, it totally changes their perspective, especially when they know that they're coming down here on Wednesdays. They'll get even a little bit nervous because they know that their mentors are coming to check their grades out, and it adds a certain level of pressure, and a positive kind of pressure that teachers and even parents really can't give students. I was actually in an RTI meeting yesterday, and all of the students who were on the list of students who need intervention, academic intervention, of the students who are being mentored, they have all shown marked progress in reading and math. And so I think that proves enough that when they have a mentor, especially the mentors that come down and meet with them in PSB after school. Those are the students who are showing a ton of improvement in school.
My name is Ty.
Do you like being a part of the mentorship program?
Yes, it's fun
Why is it fun, Ty?
because I got good mentors.
Do you like having a leader and a role model to guide you and mentor you?
Yes,
Do you always like it?
yes.
You always like when Elijah comes in?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen improvement within your grades because of the program?
Yes.
Tell me about that more. What were your grades before you got a mentor?
I had bad grades. And I started staying after school, and then they came up
What sort of advice does your mentor give you?
to study when I get home and to listen to the teacher.
My name's Ron Jamul and I'm in 10th grade. When we mentor the kids, we help them out with missing assignments and like getting their grades up. Also, we help them organize their schedule, you know, like I'll help my kids plan what assignments they need to do when they need to do them so they stay on track. Yeah, I've definitely seen some improvement. Some of them are more like they want to complete their assignments now instead of just laying back and letting it overwhelm them, and they're more in tuned and like interested in like the work that they're doing, and so yeah, I think they're doing a better job.
How do you think the freshmen appreciate the guidance of an older role model?
I think lots of them do appreciate it because lots of them might not have that like older sibling at home, you know, to help them out with stuff, and so that's the role we kind of fill in for them. My goal for the program is to get the kids that we're working with to excel in their academics, to be more involved in school, to their attitude to become better and, you know, more positive. And as long as they're trying hard, then our job is completed.
Our student athlete of the week is 10th grade SONIA Santiago, who is a member of the Cedar Shoals wrestling team. Elena Goshinin shares this week's student spotlight.
At first I was pretty iffy about it, knowing I'd be the only female on the team, but with the help and support from my teammates, things have been going pretty great. Wrestling has made me more disciplined, I'm able to work with others better, and it also has made me choose a healthy lifestyle.
I've been a wrestling coach 4 years here at Cedar Shoals. The kids have taught me a lot of patience, to be more than just their coach, to kind of help them with anything I can help them with is my position as being head wrestling coach. We welcome any female wrestlers to the opportunity to get the same thing out of wrestling that our male athletes get, just to compete, and like I said earlier, to get a deep feeling of self-confidence and of triumph in the sport of wrestling.
If you want to join wrestling, I suggest you should go for it because it is an intimidating sport, but in the end you'll be glad you did it, and you learn a lot about yourself and you're able to be with the team, and it feels good to be a part of the team.
This week's student artist of the week is senior student Miranda BELLAH. Here's Olivia Duver with a story on her.
I'm Miranda BELLAH and I'm in 12th grade. I've been doing art since about as long as I could hold a crayon in my hand, so when those fine motor skills kicked in. I'm inspired by a lot of different artists. MC Escher is one of my favorites because the way he can make things fit in ways that they shouldn't is really cool, but also just artists in the community. Athens being a really artsy town is great. There's art everywhere if you look. I think my favorite part about art is the process, because what I start out wanting to do is never what the end product is, which is kind of fun in some sense. Like, it develops itself. It's always different in one way or another. I think my favorite piece that I've done is probably this cyborg I created last year, because it was one of the first pieces that by the time I was done with it, I was really proud of what it had become, and it was what I imagined it to be, and it turned out that way, because that doesn't always happen. I try to do a ton of different styles of art because I can't stick to one thing ever, which is a bit of a blessing and a curse. It's cool, so I try to do a little bit of everything because I enjoy all kinds of different mediums and learning how to use them. I have an Instagram page. It's just under Miranda BELLAH, and it's just a bunch of art, nothing but art that I've made, so if you're interested in that, you can follow me.
Well, Miranda, what can I not say about Miranda?
She's an exemplar 12th grade art student and artist. She brings her heart into her art every day. She's completely engaged both in and out of class and artistic pursuits. She has grown so much as an artist while she's been here and as a person through her art making. She inspires me and all the other students in my class. Her skills are phenomenal, yet she remains humble. And she continues to learn and improve. I'm so proud of her. Thank you, Miranda. You are one of the reasons that I wake up in the morning.
Here is Alex Wells and Muhammad Ba with a story on the academic team at Cedar Shows. They talked to social studies teachers Mr. Richards to get a closer look about what this program is all about.
Well, academic team is the competitive a group at this school that competes against other schools in the region and sometimes at the national level against all sorts of academic subjects ranging from history, literature, but they also like to throw in some pop culture and some current events as well. So it's not all dry stuff. You got 2 teams, usually 4 to 5 people, and then the reader will read questions to both sides, and you want to be the first one to get in, and whether or not you get bonus points for that, it depends. But once you get that, then you get some bonus questions, and you try to, accrue as many points as you can, and as always, the team with the most points wins. Sometimes there's tiebreakers and sudden death situations, but it's pretty much that is. Just imagine 4 people playing Jeopardy at one time.
Well, there's one round and there's 20 questions, and they'll sort of ask us questions like about history or whatever, and basically we have to buzz in kind of like Jeopardy and answer the question. If we get it right, we get 10 points, and that's basically it. Whoever finishes with the most points wins. It can get really competitive at times, and I love the feeling when it's a close game and you feel like you have to do something to win.
It's fun, it's pretty challenging. It's just fun to do.
There's math questions, so if you're mathematically inclined in doing formulas and stuff, we can use you. Science questions, all sorts of histories, arts, literature, World Lit, US Lit, Brit Lit, all types of arts, operas, paintings. I mean, it covers everything, and it also covers, like I said, popular culture. So current music, movies, sports, current events. I mean, it's academic team, but it's really not all academics. It's some fun stuff as well. It is in B214. We meet right after school on Wednesdays, about 3:45 to 5-ish. We sometimes end a little early, but generally we're 3:45 to 5 o'clock. Open, anybody can just show up if they want to. No tryouts needed, just pretty much right now we got 5 people, so we can always use some backups, or if we get enough for a second team, you can automatically play.
You don't have to be super smart.
You just go to Mr. Richards' room on Wednesday afternoons.
Just show up.
Again, my name is Kayla Page, and this has been your weekly sports news and student features. Now back to Naja and Olivia.
Thank you, Kayla. The robotics team meets every Thursday in the Auto Tech Lab from 3:30 to 5:15 p.m. If you are interested in being a part of this team, please complete a 21st Century application and join the team and Mr. Darden on Thursdays.
Seniors, please remember, it's time to pay your senior dues of $80. Please see Mrs. Willis in room C203 to pay your dues.
Again, my name is Naja Deming.
And my name is Livia Duvert.
And this has been WJAG-TV with your weekly school news.